Hello there everyone, welcome back to Ants Authority. Today we will discuss ants have a specialized communication processing center which is not found in other insects. In this video we will discuss about this topic in detail, so let's start the video. On 14 June 2023, a research article was published in the journal Cell about research conducted by Taylor Hart, Daniel Kroner, and a few other researchers from the Rockefeller University to explain about specialized communication processing center in ants. They observed that the core glomerulus in clonal radar ants' brains gets activated in response to danger signal, a type of signal processing not found in other insects. Their antennae have multiple olfactory receptors to recognize molecules of different nature and signal the brain. Their brain can efficiently process the information and respond accordingly. Each antennal lobe works like a brain network and contains multiple glomeruli or neuropils that are densely packed. Glomeruli help identify the nature of molecules and pheromone signals. The behavior of ants seems to be highly mysterious, particularly when the whole colony disappears after only one trial of worker ant is treated to remove them from home. Daniel Croniel, Taylor Hart, and a few other scientists from the Laboratory of Social Evolution and Behavior at the Rockefeller University, USA, conducted research to study ants' neurobiology. They introduced an injured protein G-CAMP in clonal radar ants to study neurobiology and published results on 14 June 2023 in the well-known journal Cell. They included female worker clonal radar ants in their research to study the brain activity of ants having a common sex, caste, or gender in the colony. GCAMP, a genetically encoded calcium indicator, illuminates when the calcium ions bind to it, so it determines the presence of calcium ions that are second messengers in the nervous system. These researchers introduced an engineered protein and determined the brain activity of transgenic ants expressing GCAMP in the olfactory sensory neurons due to external signals. They observed brain activity under a high-resolution microscope to detect fluorescence that can produce when the calcium ions were attached to GCAMP after detecting the extracellular signals. It was found that a specific part of their brain gets activated in response to alarm signals usually produced in danger. Cronier said their brains have a sensory hub that detects threats. The researchers found that only a small section of an ant's brain gets activated when their olfactory receptors detect a threat or an alarming signal. This activated part of their brain showed luminescence when observed under a microscope, which helped determine that a distinct part of their brain actively responds to alarm signals. Through two-photon imaging, it was seen that four different alarm pheromones activated six glomeruli in the glomerulus in response to signals that lead to initiation of a panic response. Moreover, they observed that their brain activity was not compromised by activating only a core glomerulus in response to the danger signal. Generally, it initiates a behavioral response quickly when ants run away from the spot to avoid danger or move to a new location after detecting a disturbance in their nest. Similarly, it indicates that the dead or threatened ants begin to release danger signals or pheromones captured by the olfactory receptors of other colony members. A small section of their brain detects these danger signals, allowing them to behave similarly and leave their nest quickly. So this mystery was solved after this research work focused on knowing the reasons for the disappearance of the colony after the death of a few members. After mapping clusters of 3 glomeruli, it was observed that the number of activated glomeruli in ants and Drosophila remained the same when the pheromone cues or odor molecules were the same. However, the activated glomeruli in ants are localized in one glomerulus and remain fixed, but they did not mention the localization of activated glomeruli in the Drosophila. Such specialized communication processing was not found in other social insects because ants produce different types of pheromones in different situations and detect them efficiently. Thanks for watching the video.